out on the river someplace and get rid of the guts. You don't want to bring them home. Next thing you do, you start off filleting them just like you would a bass or anything else, or except for, I don't usually start at the top of the head and work. Oh, I'm sorry. This fish is dead. He's just got some nerves jumping. That one's not. That one hasn't been gutted.
He's nervous.
This fish has been gutted for a long time now. So you just I cut off the fillet. Pretty good sized fillet meat, and look at the color of this meat. It's really beautiful once you get this fillet off of here. They can spawn multiple times a year, and they can spawn anytime between really May and at least September. I don't know how far, at least in Missouri. So I'm just kind of doing kind of a hack job there, but so now, next thing you want to do, we got a little dirt on that, but since we're not going to eat this fish anyway, it don't matter. But see how pretty that nice and white that meat is? It's really, the meat is quite delicious. It's not like anything like a common carp. So what you want to do is take that and cut it right down the middle, like this, and take off this, cut it right down the middle, and so you expose that red meat. Now, I'm going to take, you see how that red meat, you don't want to eat that. It's not very good. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bend the knife, and I'm going to go like this. I'm going to cut right along there, and I'm going to bend the knife as I cut it off, and I'm going to take that red meat off right along with the skin at the same time. One problem that you do have sometimes is the skin likes to stay on the meat, and it's just kind of a pain when that happens. But okay. I've got most of the red meat removed, and you're going to want, just kind of go back and get rid of any of that you got left hanging on there. And start at the top of the head like this. The first thing you're going to want to do, get rid of these little more chunks of red meat, is kind of start about right there, about that far back in the head, and cut a nice, kind of a thin piece of meat off the top of the side like that. And you get a piece of meat, that's about a crappie fillet worth of meat right there. And then you take now, if you run your finger along there, you can see that it's exposed to all those bones. It's just the bones laying right on the surface. And now I'm going to take and just kind of cut right around those bones like this on both sides. And I'm kind of running right down the edge of the bones. And I'll get a nice long strip of meat, look like that, right along the top of the fillet there. That's boneless. Both those pieces are boneless. And I'll get another one across the other top of here, like this. And that's boneless. Nice chunk of meat there. And then you turn that over.
That was all on the skin side.
Yeah, and now I turned it over.
That was from the skin side.
And look, you see a little, I don't know if you can see that in this light, but see those little row of points right there? That's where the bones are shaped like a Y, and they come up towards the middle of the fish. And so now I'm looking at the inside of the fish. The other side, we started on the outside of the fish, and now we're looking towards the inside of the fish, and see these little white points. That's where the bones are pointing up. They're shaped like a Y, kind of like this, with one finger, with one bone sticking up. So
you must have ate a lot of muskie in your life, huh?
Just kind of go like this, and you can run right down the edge of that, like that. And not muskie, but pike, I've eaten a few.
Oh, okay.
And you can kind of just go like that and take that right off of there. Another long strip. Now I can get them in bigger pieces if I want to, but instead of making long strips, but this, you kind of takes a little bit more time. See how I'm removing those? See now, that's just a little piece of bones right there. See that?
Yeah, that's
I cut right down to the bone.
Show me again.
See that? I cut down to the Y and then pulled out. And I've got, you can see the bones exposed right here. And then I just cut back to this part.
And as far as cooking them?
Oh, they're delicious. And then the bones aren't Y-shaped back by the tail either, so you can just kind of cut that off.
You want to broil them or fry them?
Boy, you don't waste much.
And this is just all this is just off the top part of one fillet.